Hey there, welcome to Colin's Creatures. I'm back with Steven Scafuri to talk about his really tame Asian water monitor. Thanks for having me again, Steven.
Of course, thanks for coming by.
Now, this is an Asian water monitor. This is a Javan, so it's not going to get quite as large as some of the other island localities, but it's still going to get quite large for a lizard. In fact, they're the second heaviest lizard in the world, second only to the Komodo dragon, which is the largest lizard and also the largest monitor lizard in the world. Now, they are really cool. She's obviously not fully grown, and they have this really long whipping tail that they can do a lot of damage with if they felt like it. They also have really long claws, and even if they're not trying to scratch you, they can cut you up, which is why we're wearing sweatshirts. And they do have pretty powerful jaws with some sharp teeth, maybe not as bad as, let's say, a crocodile monitor, but still pretty gnarly. Asian water monitors are from many countries in Asia, including India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, southern China, mainland Southeast Asia, and Indonesia, with several island localities that are all somewhat different. And generally, Asian water monitors in captivity have kind of a nasty attitude, as they're very defensive and can really hurt you. So I'm going to ask Steve how he is socializing this animal.
Thanks for asking, Colin. There's a lot of great things that you can do. You could start with buying a quality captive bred animal that's a small size, so you have an opportunity to work with it before it's a 6-foot monster. So we started working with Jade here. She's a Javan, so they get a little smaller. They get around 5.5 feet. I started working with her when she was only about 10 inches long. So through consistently handling her, taking her around crowds of people, speaking to her, she got used to our presence, and she's become a great family pet for us. One of the cool things that we started doing with her more recently is target training. So we've been working with her for a little over a year on it, and she has taken really well to it, where she doesn't recognize food unless her target training unit is displayed. So, do you want to give that a shot?
Yeah.
Let's try it out.
So how exactly do you do the target training?
So what we do is we use this tool right here. It's an implement that we show her and it's associated with a feeding response. So if I don't show her this and I put my hand in the enclosure, she will have no feeding response. When I do show her this, this is how she reacts. She knows food's about to come. Now I don't want to tease her. Colin, do you want to try this?
Yeah.
Here you go. And now you can present her with some food. So it's pretty simple. The more and more that you do it, the more she gets used to the feeding response, and the less feeding response she'll have when I put my hand in the enclosure without showing her the ball. Now, when she sees the ball, she knows it's coming, and when she doesn't, she knows she's not ready to be fed. So it's a really simple way that you can work with socializing your monitor, and it's great for Asian water monitors, crocodile monitors, and a lot of other, the more intelligent, large lizard species. When you're first doing this training, I like to present the item and then feed each time. So between each prey item, you present the item and then feed. But since she's already used to it, she knows that it's feeding time, and we can proceed with another food item. Want to give her another one, Colin?
Yeah. So to recap, if you want your Asian water monitor to be tame, like Jade, it would be best to get a high-quality, captive-bred individual. And make sure you get the monitor when it is young, so you don't have to train out any bad habits, and so you can spend maximum time with it. You should frequently handle it so it is used to being handled, and you should also talk to it so it is used to your voice. And you should also expose it to other people as much as possible. And you should target train them for feeding.
Now, even though we just finished feeding her, she's so tame at this point because of years of working with her that I can just reach in there and she'll know that I'm not food. Hi, baby.
Well, if I ever get a monitor, I'm going to use every bit of information that you told me to do some target treating so I don't get bit or scratched whenever I'm trying to get out my future monitor. So thanks for showing me all this information.
Of course, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I'll see you next time on Colin's Creatures.